Unveiling the Marvels of Émilie du Châtelet, a journey through her fascinating life and contributions. Born in 1706, Émilie du Châtelet emerged as a pioneering figure in the realms of physics and mathematics. Her intellect and determination carved a path for her in a discipline dominated by men. At a time when women's contributions to science were often overlooked, du Châtelet's work spoke volumes, challenging the status quo and setting a precedent for future generations. Émilie du Châtelet is perhaps best known for her translation and insightful commentary on Isaac Newton's Principia Mathematica. This monumental work laid the foundations of classical mechanics, and du Châtelet's contributions made Newton's groundbreaking theories accessible to the French-speaking scientific community. Her annotations and explanations helped clarify complex concepts, bridging the gap between Newton's genius and the scholars of her time. Remarkably, du Châtelet's translation of Newton's work remains the standard French version to this day. Her meticulous approach and deep understanding of the material have ensured that her translation continues to be a vital resource for scholars and students alike. It's a testament to her enduring legacy in the world of science and mathematics. Before the concept of energy conservation became a recognized scientific principle, Émilie du Châtelet proposed the idea. Her forward-thinking approach not only anticipated one of the fundamental principles of physics but also contributed significantly to the field's development. Her work laid the groundwork for future discoveries, highlighting her role as a visionary in the scientific community. A testament to her extraordinary intellect, Émilie was a child prodigy, fluent in 6 languages by the age of 12. This linguistic prowess not only facilitated her scholarly pursuits but also allowed her to engage with scientific works from across Europe. Her early mastery of languages set the stage for her later achievements, showcasing her exceptional talents from a young age. Émilie du Châtelet was not one to shy away from the prevailing scientific and philosophical norms of her era. In her groundbreaking work, Discourse on Happiness, she dismantled the societal constructs that hindered intellectual liberty, setting a precedent for future discussions on human contentment and the ethics of knowledge. Her relationship with Voltaire was more than just a romantic liaison, it was a meeting of minds. Together, they embarked on intellectual pursuits that would challenge the status quo. Their collaboration is a testament to the power of partnership in fostering revolutionary ideas and advancing human understanding. At the Château de Cirey, Émilie transformed her home into a beacon of Enlightenment thought. This became a sanctuary for some of the most brilliant minds of the time, where discussions ranged from the nature of light to the principles of liberty. It was here that science and philosophy intertwined, laying the groundwork for modern thought. Émilie's curiosity about the natural world led her to conduct one of the earliest experiments seeking to understand the nature of fire. This endeavor was emblematic of her wider quest to unravel the mysteries of the universe, demonstrating a hands-on approach that was rare among theorists of her time. Her insights into the properties of light were pioneering, suggesting that light behaved differently when interacting with various substances. This assertion paved the way for future scientific inquiries into the nature of light and color vision, highlighting her role as a trailblazer in the scientific community. Despite the constraints of her society, Émilie du Châtelet was unwavering in her pursuit of knowledge in science and mathematics. She often published her findings anonymously, navigating the prejudices that would have otherwise silenced her voice. Her determination allowed her to contribute significantly to fields from which women were largely excluded. Du Châtelet critiqued John Locke's philosophical ideas in her manuscript, Examination of the Genesis of Living Forces. Her sharp intellect and profound understanding of physics challenged the prevailing notions of her time. Through her work, she introduced critical discussions that paved the way for future scientific advancements. She was instrumental in introducing the concept of kinetic energy in its modern form. Émilie's insights into motion and energy conservation were ahead of her time, laying the groundwork for what would later become fundamental principles in physics. Her contributions were essential in shaping the understanding of energy and dynamics. Émilie du Châtelet's work significantly contributed to the development of the theory of heat and energy. Her exploration of these concepts was groundbreaking, influencing the scientific community's approach to studying the natural world. Her legacy in the realm of physical science continues to be felt today. Tragically, du Châtelet's life was cut short at the age of 42 due to complications from childbirth. Her premature death is viewed as a significant loss to the Enlightenment and the scientific community. The potential for further groundbreaking contributions was lost with her, marking a sorrowful close to a brilliant career. Émilie du Châtelet's untimely death at the age of 42 was a profound loss to the Enlightenment and the scientific community. Her innovative thinking and groundbreaking contributions had only begun to shine, marking a premature end to a journey that promised even greater intellectual discoveries and advancements. Despite her remarkable achievements, du Châtelet's work has often been overshadowed by her male contemporaries. This oversight diminishes the recognition she rightfully deserves as a pivotal figure in the history of science and philosophy. Her role in shaping and advancing key scientific principles remains underappreciated in the broader historical narrative. As one of the few women of her time to engage in complex scientific debates, Émilie du Châtelet broke through the barriers of a male-dominated intellectual arena. Her courage to challenge existing norms and contribute to discussions on topics ranging from physics to philosophy demonstrated her exceptional intellect and determination. Her insistence on the necessity of mathematical verification in scientific research underscored a pivotal shift in scientific methodology. Du Châtelet argued that without rigorous mathematical underpinnings, scientific theories lacked the foundation necessary for true understanding and advancement. This approach contributed significantly to the precision and reliability of scientific inquiry. Instrumental in popularizing Newton's ideas across continental Europe, du Châtelet played a crucial role in bridging the gap between English and French scientific communities. Her translation and commentary on Newton's Principia Mathematica not only made his ideas more accessible but also enriched them with her own insightful analyses, thereby extending their influence and applicability. Émilie du Châtelet's philosophical musings ventured into the essence of freedom, ethics, and the pursuit of happiness, reflecting a deep contemplation of human existence. Her writings served as a beacon, illuminating the path for Enlightenment thinkers, and championed the idea that the quest for knowledge and personal fulfillment was intrinsic to human nature. Amidst the fervent debates of her time, du Châtelet boldly entered the fray, arguing for the indispensability of mathematical verification in the realm of scientific inquiry. Her stance underscored the belief that empirical evidence and rigorous analysis were fundamental to validating scientific theories, thus elevating the standards of research and discourse in the scientific community. Her efforts were pivotal in introducing and popularizing Newton's groundbreaking ideas across continental Europe. Through her meticulous translation and insightful commentary on his work, Principia Mathematica, she bridged a crucial gap, enabling a wider audience to grasp the complexities of Newtonian physics. This endeavor not only enhanced her stature but also cemented Newton's legacy among European intellectuals. Du Châtelet's philosophical works wove together themes of freedom, ethics, and happiness, inviting readers to ponder the nature of human existence and the keys to a fulfilling life. Her reflections on these subjects were progressive, advocating for a rational examination of life's purpose and the ethical considerations that should guide one's actions. Her advocacy for women's education was both radical and profound. Du Châtelet argued that societal constraints severely limited women's intellectual growth and contributions. By championing the cause of female education, she envisioned a world where women could equally participate in scientific and philosophical discourses, enriching the tapestry of intellectual pursuit with their insights and discoveries. Émilie du Châtelet challenged the prevailing notion of her time that matter was merely inert. She proposed a revolutionary idea that matter possesses inherent energy. This perspective was groundbreaking, laying the foundation for future scientific explorations into the nature of energy and its relationship with matter. Her contributions extended beyond physics into the realm of astronomy, where she boldly speculated about the existence of life on other planets. This speculation was not just a product of her imagination but stemmed from her deep understanding of the universe's vast complexities and the potential for diversity in the cosmic landscape. Émilie's intellectual partnership with Voltaire was not just a personal relationship but a collaboration that significantly influenced the French Enlightenment's direction. Together, they explored and debated ideas, pushing the boundaries of contemporary thought and setting the stage for an era of unprecedented intellectual growth and discovery. Her application of calculus to the physical world was nothing short of revolutionary for her time. Émilie du Châtelet demonstrated how mathematical principles could be applied to explain and predict natural phenomena, thereby contributing to the development of physics as a disciplined science. Through her manuscripts and letters, du Châtelet provided invaluable insights into the 18th century scientific and philosophical discussions. Her writings reveal a mind deeply engaged with the critical issues of her time, offering perspectives that continue to be of interest to scholars and enthusiasts of the Enlightenment era. Émilie du Châtelet's explorations in natural philosophy paved the way for what we now understand as the laws of thermodynamics. Her intuitive grasp of energy conservation and her ideas on kinetic energy were revolutionary, setting the stage for future scientific breakthroughs. Her work exemplified a profound understanding of the physical world, bridging the gap between the concepts of her time and the scientific advancements that would follow. Her translations and commentaries on complex scientific theories were not just academic exercises, but were instrumental in making such theories accessible and understandable. Du Châtelet's ability to clarify and disseminate these ideas helped to spread revolutionary scientific concepts across Europe. Her contributions ensured that the foundational works of scientists like Newton were not confined to the English-speaking world but had a global impact. Émilie du Châtelet was not just a translator, she was a prolific writer who delved deeply into the scientific and philosophical discussions of the 18th century. Despite the brevity of her life, she left behind a significant body of work that continues to offer valuable insights into the intellectual currents of her time. Her writings are a testament to her wide-ranging intellect and her ability to engage critically with the scientific debates of her era. Her commitment to advancing the status of women in academic fields was as passionate as her love for science. Du Châtelet argued vehemently for women's education, challenging the societal norms that restricted women's intellectual and scientific pursuits. Her efforts laid the groundwork for the gradual acceptance of women in scientific communities, making her a pioneer in advocating for gender equality in academia. Émilie du Châtelet's contributions to the Enlightenment reflect not just her brilliance but her forward-thinking perspective. Her work transcends her time, offering lessons in intellectual courage and the pursuit of knowledge. She remains a symbol of enlightenment, challenging established norms and championing the rights of women to participate fully in the intellectual life of their societies. Émilie du Châtelet's final resting place is in the tranquil church of Saint-Jacques in Lunéville, France. Her burial there serves as a poignant reminder of her significant contributions to science and philosophy. It's a place where admirers can pay homage to a woman whose legacy continues to inspire. Throughout the years, du Châtelet's life and groundbreaking work have captivated many, leading to numerous biographies and scholarly studies. Her story, marked by brilliance and resilience, has been meticulously pieced together by historians eager to shine a light on her achievements. These accounts serve not only to celebrate her intellect, but also to acknowledge the barriers she overcame. In a fitting tribute to her astronomical inquiries, a crater on Venus proudly bears Émilie du Châtelet's name. This celestial commemoration symbolizes her far-reaching impact, extending from the salons of the French Enlightenment to the very surface of another planet. It's a testament to her enduring influence in fields stretching beyond her immediate world. Du Châtelet was not merely a scientist and philosopher, she was a seeker of knowledge and truth. Her relentless pursuit encompassed not only the natural world but also the complex landscapes of ethics and happiness. Her work reflects a deep engagement with the fundamental questions of existence, showcasing her intellectual depth and curiosity. Her legacy is a powerful reminder of the importance of challenging established norms and pursuing intellectual freedom. Émilie du Châtelet's life exemplifies the transformative impact of questioning the status quo and striving for enlightenment. Through her contributions, she paved the way for future generations to explore, discover, and innovate unencumbered by societal constraints.